Hey guys, welcome to SmackDown Wrestling Reviews. I'm your host, Boise, and we got a mixed bag of a show on SmackDown Live. So with that said, hit the music. So we started off the show with a minute silence for all the for the 17-year anniversary of 9/11. The first superstar to start the show was Jeff Hardy. He cut a quick promo. Probably one of the best lines was that he's taking on a venomous demon in the form of Randy Orton in his own personal hell. I thought that was really good. And then we got straight onto the match. And my God, we had Shinsuke Nakamura, who hasn't technically been seen on TV for weeks now, actually in a match. I forgot what the United States Championship belt looked like since he won it back at SummerSlam. It's good to see him. And what kind of match did we get? We actually got a better match than what we got at SummerSlam. Shocking, isn't it? It's very shocking. But it was a damn good match. Both men really putting on a spectacle for the crowd. I was like, why didn't we get this match at Extreme Rules and SummerSlam? Why did we have to get it here on a go-home show for Hell in a Cell? Just made no sense. Jeff looked like he was about to get the win before that venomous demon Randy Orton came out of nowhere and cost him the win. Then Randy had started attacking him with chairs, was about to finish him off with the RKO before Jeff Hardy started fighting back and using the chair itself to take down Randy Orton. Swanton bomb on to Randy Orton. Jeff Hardy really turned this round. Pretty much stated, well, most likely going to see Randy take the victory at Hell in a Cell. But this was a decent match. The ending made sense with the Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton feud going on right now. And it was just nice to see, like I said, the United States Championship actually on TV. So for that in mind, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Then we cut to a video package by our WWE Champion AJ Styles. And it was addressed to Samoa Joe. It was a good promo. AJ was in an empty arena, sat next to the ring. It felt like a commercial, like, kids, don't do drugs. It felt like that. It felt more like a keep away from drugs advert than it felt like a promo when you first saw it. But no, AJ pretty much stating, which he's already said, keep away from my family. You don't go after it. You know that my temper is my biggest weakness. All this lot. It was a fine promo. AJ's good at them. We know he's good at these promos. We're already hyped. And WWE are doing the smart thing here, keeping AJ Styles and Samoa Joe away. Joe does have another address towards AJ Styles, but this was a fine video package. Not as good as Samoa Joe's is going to be, but it was a good one. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Next up, we got Sonya Deville versus Charlotte Flair. Now, Charlotte apparently asked GM Paige if she could have this match for pretty much to get herself ready for Becky Lynch at Hell in a Cell. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, there was quite a lot of botches in this match. I don't understand why sometimes a champion or a challenger wants to have a match 5-6 days before the pay-per-view they're going to perform in. But this was fine. Both women did really well. Sonya Deville hasn't been on TV much in some time, and Charlotte was good. To be honest, like I said, there was quite a lot of botches in this match, but the selling and everything else like that, Sonya Deville's pretty much a good opponent to have in this type of match. Mandy Rose didn't really get that far involved in the match, so she was there, but she kind of swung for Charlotte. It was like, could you really even feel that? Because it didn't even look like it even touched Charlotte when she did it, so it was really weird. Charlotte did get the win with the figure 8. Making Sonya tap out, and then after Charlotte got the win, she went out and celebrated with the WWE Universe, taking a selfie with a fan when a member of the WWE Universe, Becky Lynch, doing her best Chris Jericho impression, comes out of the crowd attacks Charlotte, and puts her in the disarmor. This was really good. To be honest, using all this, using the match, putting this ending in as well, where Becky didn't get involved in the match, she waited until the match was over. So, with that all in mind, with a really good twist like that, which I really enjoyed with Becky pulling off the fake wig, I'm going to give this a 8 out of 10. Because I think it was well put together. I know there was botches, but the ending just saved it. Next up, we got another promo, and this one was Samoa Joe's reply to AJ Styles. And this was brilliant. AJ's was fine, but this was bloody brilliant. Samoa Joe's got a storybook, Night Night AJ, brilliant, and it was well put together. You had the book with a few illustrations and the story. Samoa Joe reading the story, and he had great rhymes. I've got to give whoever created this book for this promo, give him a bonus, Vince, because he deserves it. He or she deserves it, because my God, it was good. Samoa Joe, it just showed how creepy Samoa Joe really is. He freaked me out reading the story. He was like, I don't want him to be a babysitter. I don't want him reading stories. Like he's a psychopath in this whole thing. And then the ending where he's the picture of him holding the title with AJ Styles' wife's arm around him. That was just wow. I've got to give Samoa Joe props. The editing scene with the video clips put into it to give it that storybook telling kind of was fantastic as well. So I'm going to give it, I've got to give it an 8 out of 10. He's coming for you. He's coming for you, Wendy. Wendy! Next up, we got the number 1 contenders match for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship, and it was Rusev Day versus The Bar. Really good match. It was really, again, I can't complain too much. It was a solid performance by all 4 men in the ring. Aiden English was MVP for me in the whole damn match. He did really well. His selling and performance in the ring was fantastic. The crowd are already super over with Rusev, so he didn't really need to do that much to get him even more hyped with him. The Bar are just brilliant heels right now, and yes, I was slightly disappointed that no, we're not going to see The Bar versus The New Day yet for the Tag Team Championship, but I'm really excited to see where Rusev and New Day take this story, because Rusev Day, yes, WWE have taken the time and the wheels are slightly falling off the Rusev Day, fan wagon, but my God, they've done such a fantastic job rebuilding it, and the crowd seems so over. It just makes sense now that maybe, just maybe, Rusev Day should get the titles, just even if it's for a short reign. Maybe it's time for Rusev and Aiden English to have that. I wouldn't complain. It was, like I said, it was a really well put together match. Aiden English taking a bro kick for his teammate, where Rusev Day Mashka kick into Sheamus's face. 1, 2, 3. Such a good get. So I've got to give this an 8 out of 10. This should have been the main event of SmackDown Live instead of what we actually got, but they're really good. Next up, we had RTruth taking on Andrade, Cien, Almas, and damn, I'm glad RTruth is actually getting some TV time. He is funny, and he has Carmella coming out with him, so it's not just a one-time thing. And you can tell where this match is going. You can definitely see where this match is going. RTruth lost to Andrade. Right decision. Yeah, Andrade, he's an up-and-comer. They kind of protected him really well on SmackDown. He has lost a few matches, but he's actually had some fantastic bouts. So it really has protected him in a style. And beating RTruth, who is a veteran, who is kind of over right now as well, which does help. I think really helped this match. But Andrade did win by cheating, holding up RTruth's shorts. so you could get a quick pin. But yeah, that was all because Carmella got involved in the match as well. She pulled off Andrade, Cien, Almas' manager, Zelina, Vega out of a ring because she was getting involved in that. That distracted RTruth. Obviously, Andrade was going to take advantage of this. You know where it's going. Like I keep saying, you know where it's going. It's going to be on the kickoff show. We're going to see RTruth and Carmella teaming up to take on Andrade, Cien, Almas and Zelina Vega in the kickoff show. Who's going to win? Hopefully Andrade, Cien, Almas and Zelina Vega. They deserve it more. They are more entertaining. But obviously RTruth and Carmella now are a mixed match challenge team, so they might give them the big. Who cares? It's a kickoff show match. But it's nice to see RTruth on TV yet again. So with that in mind, this match was really pointless because you know where it's going. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Sorry, RTruth. And this moves us on to our main event of the night. Brie Bella versus Maryse. I can't believe I'm bloody saying that. How is this the main event of a go-home show? Maurice, who hasn't performed in a singles match for 7 years, and Brie Bella, who is so ring-rusted, she can barely perform. Nikki Bella is slightly better than Brie Bella, and that's saying something, because they're both bad. It just was terrible. It was a waste of 10 minutes of my life. The best bits were Daniel Bryan and The Miz, but of course they are. They're the best things on SmackDown Live half the time. So having them being the best thing of this really bad main event, just, yeah. But yeah, Daniel Bryan and Miz was there, and it fell apart quickly. Maurice didn't want to fight. The Miz says they're not fighting. They tried to walk away. Brie forced Maurice back in the ring. Miz tried to stop Brie from putting her in the yes lock. Pulls her out of the ring. That ends in a DQ. Daniel Bryan gets angry, starts attacking The Miz. Maurice starts attacking Brie. Starts turning into a bit of a brawl, just like we had last time. Both teams really turning on each other, you know, back and forth on each other for about 2 minutes. And then Brie Bella punches The Miz in the face. Again, it just feels like a really stupid main event for SmackDown Live. I feel this is just a clone of the John Cena Nikki Bella match at WrestleMania a few years ago, where they took on The Miz and Maurice. Just again, does not make sense in my opinion to have this match yet again, but with Brie and Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10, only because it's getting an extra point because Daniel Bryan and The Miz are fantastic, and The Miz getting punched in the face by Brie was slightly entertaining for 2 seconds. But there you go, guys. That's it. That was SmackDown Live for this week. What did I think? Like I said, it was a mixed bag. Some points were really good. Some were predictable, like the RTruth and Andrade match. You know that's going to go on to kickoff show territory. The tag team match was really good. Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy just showing if they're actually allowed to have a good match, they can have a goddamn good match. Duh! And Brie Bella somehow is in the main event of SmackDown Live. Somehow. So with all that in mind, I'm going to give the score a 7 out of 10 only because the good bits were really good and the bad bits were terrible, but not as bad enough to lower the score too much. So what did you guys think of this week's episode of SmackDown Live? Leave it in the comments below. And if you do like our videos, please don't forget to like, subscribe and press the bell to keep notified. And if you want to follow the channel on Twitter, you can do. It's at SmackTalk YouTube. There's a little bit there, it shows you. There's a link in the description. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Boise88. And I'll see you guys next time on Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews.